echoes of the silent future. Justin tightened the strap of his guitar as he scanned the dimly lit pawn shop. His own instrument had seen better days, too many raucous gigs and late-night practices. This shop, tucked away on a forgotten street corner, was his last hope before the band's next rehearsal. Then he saw it. The guitar stood out like a ghost in the chaos of rusted tools and forgotten relics. It was sleek, black, and veined with swirling metallic patterns that shimmered faintly under the flickering overhead light. The strings seemed untouched, glinting with an eerie, otherworldly glow. "What's the deal with this one?" Justin asked the shopkeeper, an old man with deep-set eyes that seemed to carry secrets. "That guitar," the man said slowly, "is older than you think. Some say it has a soul of its own. Take it, cheap, but play it with care." That night, Justin arrived at the band's storage unit, the place where No Rest, his metal band, crafted their thunderous sound. Inside, Travis was already pounding away on his drum kit. Steve was tuning his bass, and Brennen lounged on an old couch, lazily plucking his strings. "What's that?" Brennen asked, raising an eyebrow as Justin pulled the guitar from its case. "Found it today. Let's see what it's got," Justin replied, plugging the guitar into his amp. The band gathered as Justin struck the first chord. The sound wasn't just loud, it was alive. A deep, resonating note filled the room, shaking the walls and rattling their bones. The lights flickered, and the air seemed to hum with electricity. Before anyone could speak, a blinding flash erupted from the guitar, and everything went dark. When they woke, the band was no longer in their storage unit. They were in a sterile, metallic room lit by soft, glowing panels. "What the hell just happened?" Travis muttered, clutching his drumsticks like a lifeline. Justin sat up, the mysterious guitar still in his hands. "I don't know, but this isn't home." The walls slid open, revealing a figure dressed in sleek, futuristic attire. The figure moved its hands in deliberate, fluid motions, and holographic text appeared in the air. "You are in the year 2094. Welcome." The band soon learned the grim truth about this future. 15 years after their original timeline, a devastating virus had swept the globe, eradicating the ability to hear in every human being. Music, conversation, and even the simple sound of the wind were now just memories. For Justin, Travis, Steve, and Brennen, the realization was soul-crushing. They were musicians in a world that couldn't hear, their talents rendered obsolete by a cruel twist of fate. But Justin wasn't ready to give up. "Music isn't just something you hear," he told the others one night. "It's something you feel. If people can't hear it, we'll find a way to show them." The band began experimenting with the technology of this future world. They discovered ways to convert sound waves into visual displays, streaks of vibrant light that danced in sync with their music. They enhanced their performances with powerful vibrations that pulsed through the ground and air, creating a visceral experience that bypassed hearing entirely. Travis's drumming became a storm of strobing flashes, each beat a thunderclap of light. Steve's bass lines created rippling waves of color that undulated across the stage. Brennan's guitar fury painted fiery arcs in the sky, and Justin's guitar solos unleashed cascades of shimmering auroras, its ancient power amplified by the futuristic tech. Their first show was a gamble. They set up in the center of a sprawling, futuristic city, inviting the silent masses to witness what they had created. The crowd gathered hesitantly, their faces marked by the emptiness of a world without sound. When the band began, the first chord lit up the sky, a burst of radiant light that rippled outward, illuminating the faces of the audience. As the performance unfolded, the vibrations coursed through the ground, resonating in the chests of the spectators. The visuals danced and swirled, transforming their music into something tangible. For the first time in decades, people felt the essence of music, even if they couldn't hear it. By the end of the show, the crowd was cheering, not with sound, but with glowing gestures and bright, tear-filled eyes. From that night on, No Rest became legends in the silent future, pioneers of a new kind of music. They toured the world, bringing light and vibration to a population that had forgotten the joy of rhythm and melody. Though they missed the world they came from, the band found purpose in their new reality. They proved that music wasn't bound by sound. It was an energy, a force that could bridge time, space, and even silence. And every night, as Justin played his ancient mystical guitar under a sky lit with their music, he knew they had found a way to keep the soul of metal alive no matter what.